someone's profile and like having a bit of a giggle.
Your wizard presence.
Keep.
Yeah.
I think I found my first person I'm gonna attack already. I'll send you what it looks like in a second.
Look at these fucking. I've been messing around with substance span of textures. Look at this shit.
You look like that one guy from Fantastic Four.
That's the plan. Look at the fucking height maps and shit.
For what purpose?
Oh, okay.
PB, give me excited.
Like maybe like shit maps. Yeah, dude, you might want to try again, bro. My squad's surrounding you. My squad, you're fucking surrounded, dude.
Get in the locker, bro.
Get in the locker,
Get in the fucking...
No!
Keep, am I allowed to go up, backflip emote, and then walk back to my seat?
Sure.
I'm doing it.
Inevitable jump scare. Ooh.
Oh my god.
10 out of 10 presentation by Maria.
God damn it. Fucking Char showed me that. And I was like, son of a bitch.
Sorry, no.
I'm so glad you made it back to life,
funny.
buddy.
What's up?
Is this readable?
Dude,
I
Ohio
don't know if this
changes,
is readable or
man.
not.
Holy shit.
I bring a sort of non-verbal
Lord have
vibe
mercy.
to the social event. Yeah, I could read that.
Cool.
You ever just want VRChat Plus so you can just make random shit like this?
This is the first
Why-
worthwhile
why-
thing VRChat Plus has added in like a very long time.
Fucking true.
I'm just
So
waiting
now
for the
get
avatar
Fat Albert
scaling.
at people. Or Family Guy Marina.
That's
Just have a really
actually
small quality
useful,
photo
man.
of people.
I don't need
It's like actually worth the purchase now.
We did it, boys. We did it.
I'm distracted.
You can't
I'm
just
sorry.
do that, Snowy.
Hasn't started yet, Marino. And I know.
That's not what I mean. I mean, you can't just do
Stop
that.
it, bitch. 30 minutes late.
What?
What you just did.
Did wake up.
Never made a
being
Weezer
so
shirt
fucking
for this avatar.
What was that?
I said I woke up. I woke up. Hopefully they put on their helmets soon.
Oh, I know. they
Get your
won't.
stupid brick strapped to your face, B. I need you here so I can yell at you. And
Bro,
call you
yell at them right now.
names. Do that, please. Oh, come on.
I have such an urge to go up and just backflip emote and then walk back to the seat.
He did say you
I
could.
endorse
you
it.
might as well.
He did say I could. I might do it.
Do
I might do it.
I, as lord of this, give you, I grant you passage. You will not be killed. Though it would be really
could
funny
also
if I
whip
just
a
kick you
nene.
from the lobby the instant you even, like, move out of the seat.
Damn.
We do a little...
You'll be remembered.
We do a little bit of trolling.
Trolling, a little bit of misinformation spreading,
As
a
a
little bit
tree.
of tomfoolery
As a,
even
as a
I like
little
propagating
tree.
unverifiable facts.
across the web.
True.
Spread them
Oh wait, hold on. What am I doing?
Spread them out all over the web.
True.
There it is.
Did you just,
You know-
I just realized, did you drop a fucking truth bomb?
Yeah.
Hold on, my headphones aren't working.
Bitch.
True. You know, $5 a month, or how much is it? You know, $10 a month. You know?
$10.
$10 dues.
Where the fuck
I
is
like
it?
how it doesn't say like the
Can
custom
I
emotes.
yelled at someone to
Rooney's
come in.
in the
I'm
own
starting
page.
to do it.
How much is your JPEG shitpost worth? $10.
I VRChat.
I love
VRChat
paid
Plus
subscription
costs
models.
$10.
Hey Marino,
Yeah, what's
can I use the
up?
bathroom? Can I use the bathroom real quick?
I don't know. Can you?
Yes.
It's not running yet, but you'll know when it is.
Oh, I got it.
Please, I'm
Alright,
so
how do I?
I don't know. Can you?
How does this work? I've seen videos of it that you've shown me, but how does
Don't
it
worry.
actually work? Should
Don't
I show
worry.
off all
Dude.
the stuff I want to show off at once, or should I like
Please.
one at a time?
Yeah, you can
My-
show it
then-
all off at once. The general gist is to do it in a burst.
Alright.
If you say so.
In bursts. Don't mind if I do.
Well, I sure as hell do say so.
Man, I'm about to fucking with a burst.
What do I do whilst I wait? I have an idea.
That's dangerous.
Yeah.
Am
Hey,
I not
Marino.
in the know? I guess I am in the know now.
Oh damn, that is a valid argument.
I can't argue with that. Can you?
You're speaking facts,
I have a
man.
counter argument.
What about you?
I have a counter argument. My
I'll have what
counter
he's
argument is
Thank you, Peep. You
I'll
made me
have
a
what
born
he's
again Christian.
having.
I've got that
Orthodox.
SpongeBob mop thing in my recents, but I'm pretty sure that song's copyright, so I can't pull it out.
Orthodox
plays the song,
VRChat
too.
player.
Yeah, probably not.
Awesome.
Logan, are you an Orthodox VRChat player?
Fashionably late as usual.
Well, everyone's fashionable
Oh, they hit.
at this point, because it takes like
There you are.
30 minutes for me to start this thing, because it takes 30 minutes for me to roll
People
in.
said they wanted to.
What happened to
they wanted
consistency?
you here so they could yell at you
Ah!
and say funny
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
Hey, let me
Where's
start
the
the
camera
event.
guy? Where's funny
I
camera
can't
guy?
see him. I can't see a model, but I'm looking at the preview. It's not looking good, buddy.
Hey, let me start the event, bro.
No, he's fine.
Well, Evan, you're looking huge.
Thanks, man.
Dude, what's up, brother? What brings you in today? Dude,
You look
Let me-
huge.
you look huge.
That's good.
Oh, ladies, what's
What's up,
good?
brother? What brings you to the gym today?
Lady,
Dude.
it's good.
You look huge.
Pizza.
You look huge. Ladies.
Oh, lady.
Oh, ladies, what's
good?
Madam. What is this?
Why does it look so unhinged when it just slides across the
Let me
floor
start
like
the
that?
event, guys.
I was just thinking that.
I'm gonna sit in the corner
sucking.
until they let me.
Time right now. Say give it a
It is
couple more
currently-
minutes, then we'll probably have a decent amount of people.
Oh my god.
Awesome.
Are you supposed to be a pickle?
You do not need to beatbox while you're like moving around unhinged like that.
I think so.
Huh?
No, he needs to.
Beatboxing. Keep beatboxing. I'm just saying.
Dude, I'm really tired right now. I'm sorry, guys.
Then sleep.
I can tell.
I didn't.
I
Sleep, but I'm not.
yeah. Yeah, actually, yeah.
Evan didn't stay up super late.
I did. I stayed up till 6
super
a.m.
late. I stayed up super early.
Oh no.
I stayed up till 6 a.m. doing art fight stuff.
Bruno Mars from Fortnite.
That art
I
wandering
would break into
scheme.
song and dance, but then the stream would get
You are
copyright
tired.
striked.
It's time to drink
Oh
water.
no, yeah, that too.
You'll
Art fight is
definitely
a
so
art fight is a
accurate.
free art laundering scheme.
My
It's time to drink water.
my
Sounds like a good
copyright
time.
holders would get
How
very
much?
mad at me.
How much does it
It's
pay
time
for?
to drink water. It's time to
Zero.
drink
That is
water.
my favorite Fortnite skin.
It's
Damn.
time to drink
Okay.
water.
How much does Batman pay for
It's
that?
time to drink water.
Oh my.
This is a cool device.
By the way, where's funny
Oh!
camera guy over here? Where's Nas Joe? I thought he was funny camera guy.
I think it's
More like under new management.
Under new management. Oh, I didn't know that.
Hostile takeover.
Mwah.
I think that's enough people. And I think that's enough time. More will probably show up and then we'll just do a round 2. It's okay. Hi. Hello, everyone. Hello, hi. Welcome to the...
Welcome to the vlog.
Welcome to the Avatar Roundup, a monthly Avatar showcase offie-based event that happens at the first Saturday of the month. This event, what you do here is, if you've got a cool model that you've made, or a cool prefab that you're working on, such as a hypothetical fighting prefab that would allow you and your friends to equip it to any model, and beat the ever-living snot out of each other. You can do that. You can do that. You can show that off here. Or if it's just a public model that you found useful, like example, the debug avatar, stuff like that. That you can show off, or just a customizable avatar that you found, so long as you credit the author. Keep avatar stuff within TOS and don't have it be too horribly unoptimized. You can afford a little bit of bad stats, but if you start crashing people, I will cry. So don't do that. No, bad. Anyway, moving on. I'll kill you. Moving on. What we're gonna do... Oh, if you want to see more of this, go to communitymeetup.net and join the Discord to see the sister event, the Community Meetup, that is basically this, but for Worlds, and happens every Sunday instead at... This time, no, wait, 9 GMT. I don't know what the time is for everyone else. I think that's like 3 EST. Yeah, go and do that. I can also alter the world a little bit to make it either pitch black or to make it have audio link. So if you need to show off your cool shader effects with either the lights or the audio link, scream at me and I will bend reality for you. Anyway, what we're gonna do is people who want to show off earlier, go there. People who want to show off later, go there. And I will simply just compile a list of people, and then we'll go from that person to that person. So if anyone has cool stuff to show off this week, or this month, go there. Take a step back here.
Oh, sorry.
Move this camera out of the way. Let me get the snipping tool out, like a proper... And then take a screenshot and load it into MS Paint. I'm doing as fast as I can. Got it. Right, now if everyone but Mr. Bones may return to the stage as Bones. You're up first, buddy. You're up first. Go on.
stand up.
Hey everyone, I'm Mr. Bones. He begged me to come here. Yeah. So you may notice that I look very familiar to him, and this is something that we collabed on together, and I'm showing it off first. The answer is we both modeled and textured this up a bit. He sent me the smart materials. I put it together in Substance Painter. He modeled some bits. I modeled other bits. We can literally point at the bits we've done. Me, peep, 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 peep. Basically, the rest of it is peep. Apart from some of the bits on the sword is me, mainly the blade. Right. So basically, what it is he's got his funny little rock men, and this is my funny little rock band that he said, "Hey, do you want to be one of the funny little rock men?" So yeah, the entire point of this avatar is cool sword that blends immersive blend shape. So it can be a regular sword, be a longer sword, it can be a rapier, it can be a shotel, sort of crappy one, it can be a dagger, be a really big fuck off great sword. Notably, one more thing about it, I'll just show too, is that it has effects, and the effects will change, at least in pitch, depending on what weapon it is. So the rapier and the dagger are really high pitch, and the greatsword is really low pitch. I also have a two-handed prefab, so yay. Apart from that, I've got facial expressions, so standard stuff. It's a camera. Oh. Yep, so facial expressions. I've also got facial blends, so the mask moves and the thing. And the last thing I've got is just body effects. So like I can become all glowy. And I can also, be grey. And I also have the last one called Uh-oh, which shatters the little core bit and for dead. Right, it's this one. But I've got one more to show off. That one is just all me, and that I have my soon-to-be on-to-purchase TM. I'm very bad at actually making it putting it on Goro, but it will be there, I promise. My Dragonborn base, D&D Dragonborn, both male and female. So here's a male one. You can play around with the muscle size on it. Oh yes, forgot to mention, this is 100% model from scratch. High poly to low poly. You got weight as well, so you can put weight up. You've got facial expressions as well. So yep, and then of course you can change the color of the scales. You can be metallic, so brass, bronze, copper, gold, silver. And then we have chromatics. We have blue, green, red, and white. Do all the colors. Oh, and black, of course. I forgot about that one. Right. And finally, there is armor toggle.
No.
Because, put some nice armor on your Dragonborn. Because it's going to be a massive pain to fit regular armor from other crap onto this. So I just made armor for the people who want to put armor on their crap people. I also have the female one, of course. I'm going to show off now. Basically, has all the exact same toggles. It has one more has other bones you can play around with to change the size of things, but I'm not going to get into that. Yep, same stuff. So skin tone toggle. Same sliders for muscle size, stuff like that. And also armor as well. And I believe that is all I have.
If that is all you have, then that is all you have.
Nice.
Golf clap. Golf clap.
Yeah, feel free to try out the example avatar.
That was Mr. Bones. Very good work. I'm not biased in any way whatsoever. The next up shall be Fujin.
Hi everyone, today I have only one thing to show, but it's pretty cool I think. So most of you that know me for being a VRChat watchmaker, so today I'm gonna show something very related to it. Let's take a look. Can you point the camera this way maybe? Oh, it's actually big, you can step maybe a little steps behind. There we go. So this is actually like a table with time zones, there's 10 of them. Starts with Anchorage in Alaska and then ends with Auckland in New Zealand. That's pretty much most of the world that in VRChat you mostly meet. I didn't put in any Russian time zones. I might actually make a Russian timetable because Russia has, I think, 9 time zones. So there's that as well. Yes, if you're Danish, then that's the Paris. Yes, it's like most of Central and Western Europe, actually. In Europe, we have 3 time zones mainly. We have London, then we have Central, and then we have like Helsinki and the Baltics, which are 1 hour ahead of Paris, which I don't have here, unfortunately. So how is this done? It's obviously OSC, but I want people to guess how many global avatar parameters I have used for this. Now, mind, it's 10 time zones, it's minutes and seconds. So how many parameters do you think I've used?
1 billion.
Anyone? Almost?
1 billion, 300 million, 7.
Okay, so I'll spare you the suffering. It's only 1 integer and 1 float. I've incorporated my avatar OSC synchronization system. So instead of like technically 14 floats, I'm using just 1 and 1 integer, and it's like getting loaded one after the another and saved locally onto the FX later, but it works pretty well. It's pretty consistent and such. It's also Puyomi shader. It is not a custom shader because I cannot really code shaders, so I had to use Puyomi. And it's 2 meshes and 3 materials and about 200 polygons or such. How it works is essentially I have a texture with all the numbers and I have 4 decals on each material. And the decals are getting like moved over the texture, so it shows different numbers, and it's obviously animated. So yeah, it's actually the most sophisticated thing that I've done so far. It is not yet available on my Gumroad. It's going to be available in, I think, a couple of weeks. I want to make it so people can also select which time zones they want to display. For example, let's say you're from same time zone as New York and you have a significant other that lives in London. So for example, you're going to be able to put like London time zone, for example, on your arm or, anywhere you want really. Point behind this is that it's supposed to be like universal, right? So we can put it on anything you want really. And since it's a Puyomi shader and it's like a texture, you can make it whatever color you want and, whatever. People are going to be creative. So yeah. Any questions? No questions.
So
okay.
We can just add this to any avatar that we want. Like, does it add much to the file size?
No. Oh, okay. So that's a good question. Due to the nature of the thing, it is a 4K texture because I wanted the text to be really, really, really crisp and readable. So it's a 4K texture. But it's like a bunch of stuff in the FX layer, 2 parameters. And it's like 2 meshes that have like 200 polygons. It's not too much, man. I haven't measured it. It's a good question, but it should be like I'm medium right now, and this avatar is also like kind of cool. So I made it as well. But yeah, you should be able to even, so for good, you have to be 4 materials, I'm pretty sure. So if you have an avatar that has 1 material and add this, you theoretically can still be good, I think. So it's decently optimized, yeah. Should be fine. So yeah, just follow my Gumroad. I'm going to use this beautiful new feature called custom emojis. I'm just going to plug my Gumroad. So yeah, if you're interested, like give it a follow. And when it's released, you can also join my Discord server. The invitation is on my Gumroad. And when it's out, I'm going to ping. So yeah, hopefully like 2 weeks. So yeah, that's all. I can also put it like in my hand. So I have like a little toggle here. You can like, it's anchored to my hand now. You can put it on anything. That's the idea behind it. So it's like somehow universal.
Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, that's all. Thank you for listening.
That was really cool. It is beyond me how all of that is like 1 float and 1 integer. Because like whenever I make a model with really simple toggles, I end up making like 12 bools instead. Very, very, very good at this, me. Next up will be Sotalo.
Do you have a dynamic light?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, you can put it up like a sun or something. So there's all sorts of really cool stuff on this avatar. I've been on VRChat for a few years, but I was never able to get my character, my persona, in the game. And then I kept saying I would do it, and then I kept putting it off, and then I finally did it. He's still work in progress, but a lot of things are actually functioning and working pretty well. The shaders are all done in Amplify, and do you have the light actually?
It's up there.
Thank you. So now, one of the cool things in Amplify, it's a feature that I don't think a lot of people are aware of, is transmission. So you can actually have light going through the model, and you can kind of model skin or have more of a fleshy appearance. And
I'm not seeing any light.
you're not seeing any light?
Oh, there we go. Now
Does it...
There it is now.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. Yeah. So the different properties of the light and color will actually go through the transmission, and there's actually like shadows. And this is just one really cool feature in Amplify that's really neat to use. There's a ton of stuff though. So if you take a look at the texture memory, it's not using that many textures. Texture memory is actually a lie. I found out when you swap the material on the mesh, it won't consider those textures. It'll only consider the ones of the model coming in. The model that you took a photo of when you first upload. But all of the textures put together on this model are less than somewhere around 7 to 10 megabytes. I'm using channel packing, I'm using bicubic rendering, I'm using all sorts of really cool things in order to get all sorts of different properties and keep the texture file sizes down. Not only that, but he has a full closet and assortment of clothes that I can swap in and toggle. And he's only using 8 material slots. I also have all sorts of different kinds of shorts with the belt buckle. And again, all this is being done on just one material. You can notice that the belt actually disappears on some of the shorts. And I also have toggles for the different props that I'm wearing, like the armband and stuff. And all of this, so those are just done through blend shapes, and you can get like a ton of blend shapes on a model without taking any extra material slots or memory. And then the materials that I do have, I'm using vertex colors in order to mask out different parts. So the shorts and the belt and the buckle can all be defined independently. The eyes are also the middle of the eye, the outside, the teeth, and these going around my arm are the same material. Let's see, what else do I got here? Oh yeah, so the different colors on the shirts, let me go ahead and take off my vest. So all of these colors are coming through a single texture that is 256 pixels wide and 16 pixels tall. And I have several colors on that texture that I'm not using because I didn't make those shirts yet. But I'm able to color the entire shirt in gradients and everything, and have really small micro details from very, very small texture files. It's just a really interesting way to do the UVs. I have one set of UVs for the detail tiling, where all the different UV islands are, appropriate and proper, what you would expect. And then I have another set of UVs that just kind of takes my arm right here, these sleeves, and then puts them almost at the top. It like compresses it into a single line. And then I also have the edge around here and for the collar and at the bottom of the shirt, all the way at the top, so that you can have a different color in those areas. Let me see if there's something that shows very clearly. Yeah. Actually, going through now, I'm seeing there's like a big, huge, solid area of color in the middle of the shirt. I don't even need to have that portion of the texture being used. But what's really neat about doing it this way, the shirt actually respects anisotropy. And when you're viewing it from up close or far away, it's going to look nice and smooth. This is a problem if you have a lot of different lines coming in the texture. This one I actually had to put on its own texture so the map would look right. But this is a very small texture. It's, I think, 32 pixels by 8 pixels or something. But it's able to get this really nice detail. So yeah, all sorts of really cool stuff. And I think that's all I really want. Oh, also something that I just really hope that more people do on their models and avatars and stuff. Break away from Lambert. If I just had a ball sitting in front of me, all Lambert does is the closest point between the ball and the light will be bright, and then as you look away from the ball, you get to grazing angles, it's going to get darker until at the very, very tip it's going to get black. And the end result of that is that not actually physically correct. It's assuming the surface is perfectly smooth. But surfaces in the real life are not smooth. There's all sorts of different interreflections and stuff. You can just take a picture of anything that's fuzzy and look on the edge, or like something like velvet, and you'll see it brighter on the edge because it's catching more of the light. So anything you can do to step away from Lambert will step away from that really awful CG look and get you something that looks really interesting. So yeah, it is Amplify. It does cost $80, but it does go on sale quite often, and honestly, I can't imagine making models without it. What I'm showing you right now is like 1 megabyte of texture memory, and it looks pretty neat. I really hope more people include making shaders as part of their process of making models, and then the tools are definitely there to be able to do it. So yeah, thank you.
Optimization! I don't see enough of it. And I'm very glad that there is someone out here in this big wide world who actually does it and thinks of it. For this I respect you, my good sir. Next up would be... Yo? I'm not saying all that. Get here.
It's okay. It's okay. I get it.
What the fuck did this turn off? That was weird.
Okay. There I am. Okay. Hello. Confusing name aside, you can just call me Reds. This is not the avatar I'm showing. Hold up. Changing into it. This is the avatar I'm showing off. This is, if any of y'all heard of this, meme, it is a Shadow Wizard Money Gang avatar. I appreciate the money. Made by VR_Reese, RIS. You can find them on their Gumroad. They make some cool models. And yeah, I just like the look. It's free, so you can grab the model anytime. It has some cool stuff. For example, you can do magic with it. I'm not sure if you have the avatar shown, but doing different gestures allow you to do different stuff. So for example, if you do the finger guns and then put your thumb down, a little spark comes out. And it's only for the left hand. They have it where this little spark thing only happens on the left hand, because the right hand has a different spell. Not that. If you do a fist, and then go straight into the palm hand, fireball comes out. With its own sound effects and its own little explosion after a while. Same with the little star thingy. I want to see if I can hit something. There we go. Has a little mini explosion. Bing, bing. And then the last thing, both of these hands can do that, is if you do the rock hand symbol, lightning. Hold on. Give me a second. There we go. Yeah. Besides that, it has sneakers. It's hard to see on that camera. But there are little sneakers that you can have on, and you can turn it off if you don't want to be cool. But I like the sneakers personally. And you can also change the hue of it. I like it like this, because it looks gold, at least close enough to it. But you can make it whatever color you want. It has its own hue shift. Along with the saturation, so you can make it extremely orange or not. You can also make it extremely white or not. Besides that, it does have a funny little emotes that, to be fair, I'm not gonna do because of copyright reasons. But besides that, that is it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Nothing else. I just think it's funny.
Nice.
But yeah, ta-ta.
It's free. It's free. Why don't you all have it? Why don't you all have it, huh? It's free.
Yo, I have it.
Okay, good. You will be spared. Next up would be. Hold on, let me. I'm not reading this list right here. I'm not.
Hey.
Oh my god, that's cool as hell. That was
Got him.
awesome. That was awesome. I really liked the peak in like the middle of it. Like the point where your body went like that.
Awesome.
That was my favorite part of the arc. Anyway, as I theorized, we've gathered far more people now that we've started things up. I'll do a hypothetical round 2 if the newer people who've shown up have things to show off, or if the people who are here but didn't want to show anything off are like, I have more confidence now, I'll go ahead. So we'll compile another list if we have people to do. If no one wants to show off, that is the roundup for this month. Once more, people want to go off earlier there, people want to go later there, and we will see if we actually have people.
I guess.
Oh!
Yeah.
Who threw a brick at me? Dude! That's not bad. Okay. It seems like we've reached peace. I think. Oh, unless you have something.
Yeah, there is something that I remembered actually.
Alright.
Okay. You can take the stage once more. It seems. And after that, we should.
All right. One more thing that I just remembered. I have occlusion on the model and all sorts of different masks. But the masks, like, take a guess how large the file is to get the mask for the fingers and the shirt. Like the stars on the shirt, the flowers.
Pretty big.
Pretty big? Like, you can come up and try to see the detail.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let me see this.
How big do you think that file is for the detail?
Oh wow.
Something like 32 by 32.
Probably as big as one of these
That's
things.
usual.
It's a shader.
Ooh.
2 megabyte.
And it's actually mathematically calculated. It's a shader, it's not a texture.
Oh, is that what it is?
I would-
Yeah, I think you're right.
No, it's a
He's right.
texture. It's a texture, but there's
texture?
shaders
Is it?
that are doing things to it.
Oh,
It's a texture, yeah.
So the texture is one of these flower things,
could,
and
like,
the shader's
misplace
plopping
all
them
the
all
texture.
over.
Oh yeah, that could
Okay,
be that, yeah.
so it's. I think it might be easier to tell what's happening if we go to the banana one. So I only have the texture is that large. That the one that has the bananas on it, and I'm just tiling it over. But to make it look that it's only 256 by 256 pixels. So I have bicubic rendering, which is going to make it a nice, smooth. It's going to resolve to round shapes, round forms, and round smooth objects. So if you had 1 pixel on this texture, it would become a round circle. I'm only using 1 channel of that texture, and then I'm sharpening it and finding the edge. And then I'm actually using f-width in order to determine the actual pixel size when you're looking at it. Because when you step away, the texture will fuzz out with the bitmaps, and then you'll just lose the whole effect. So it actually, when you get up close, that's when it's sharpest, and then it loses that sharpness when it starts to fade away, nice and smooth. So it doesn't look like a blurry texture. It doesn't have the weird artifacts. It doesn't go in weird diamond patterns or anything. It's actually stays nice and sharp the whole way through, and then it smooths out when you step away. And then I'm doing the same thing similarly on my avatar. I just don't have the it's just bicubic raw, and that's what I have on the masking. Oh, the camera's kind of, where's the camera? The camera's okay, yeah. So my hand is kind of you can see a nice smooth mask over there. It's literally 1 channel of a 256 by 128 map. And I'm only doing half of the model, and I'm mirroring it to the other half. So yeah, that is something that you can do in shaders. You can, if you set up your UVs so the left and the right halves are mirrored and they're the same, you can just texture one side, and then in the texture settings, mirror the texture over to the other side, and you get both sides for free. It does mean that you can't have different details. Actually, I can take off my shirt so you can see more of what that looks like. But between the bicubic and the mask, you don't notice any weird pixelation. And yeah, it looks really good up close. You won't be able to tell any issues with, like, no pixelation, no artifacts up close. And same thing I also have on the skin. It's actually Voronoi sort of texture with the normals and the displacement on the same texture. And no matter how far you zoom in, you won't be able to find any pixels. It's just something really cool with bicubic rendering. It's a feature in Amplify. It's something more people should be using. And absolutely, I do hope that some people take some of the techniques here and use them on their avatars. Because there's all sorts of stuff that can be done with it. And it would definitely help to optimize a whole ton. Thank you very much for attending my TED Talk.
That's cool.
Thank you.
So much hidden away on that one simple model. Sorry, scared me, Spectral.
Anything up? Made a list of.
Anyway, now that we have seen all that there is to see,
To show people.
I do declare this Avatar Roundup Yeah. Yeah. Go on. Go on. We're done.
Going on.
Right. Good. Good man. See you next month. We'll be this would be the Avatar roundup of what month is it? What month is it? Stop. July. No, don't kill me. Okay, fine.
It's July now.
Actually, do you want to do a food review to send us off? Come on. Come on. Get it out. We're doing this month is actually sort of special. We'll be having some more. We've outsourced some entertainment just to make sure the end isn't as dull as it should be. Really speaking.
Watching him nervous.
Oh, no.
Hey guys, Llewellyn here to review the brand new Grimace Shake. Happy birthday, Grimace. Quite nice, actually. Anyway, let's get going.
Alright, thank you. I don't know who the hell that was, but we got... That's our source of entertainment for the day. Good night, everyone. Good night, VRChat. We're done.
Good day.
This is the roundup. Remember to use the ow. Remember to use the website. Remember to join the Discord. No. Who threw that? Who threw? I like women.
What?
Anyway, yeah. Stop it!
What?
Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool.
Okay, wait. Quick question: are we actually done? Like, is the stream over?
Yeah, we're done. We're done. I can show this on camera.
I said I would do it, and I did it.
You did.